Hey, y'all. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm just thinking, like, I still got, like, jet lag. You know what I mean? So, thank you so much, y'all. I'm trying to counteract this green. I'm telling you, because my hair's been green too long. I had to learn how to read the color chart. I don't know how you make it all the way through beauty school and still couldn't read the color chart. I learned recently. I sure did. So, I'm not about to have green hair no more. And I'm not bleaching it. So, there we go. Thank you so much. Hey, good night, y'all. I mean, good night. Good evening. Thank you. So don't be mad at me, family. Hey, TT baby. Y'all, I didn't get a chance to study or read, so we can read whatever y'all want, but I didn't get a chance. But if it's in the Old Testament, supergraph, 9 times out of 10, I would already read it. So, what y'all want to do? Hey, y'all. Okay, good. Thank you for being understanding, y'all. I slept. I've been sleeping. I needed to catch up on my rest, boy. 3 weeks, I was sleeping like 5 hours a day. That I need my sleep. I need my nap. I didn't have a nap for 3 weeks. That's not funny to me. I nap every day. I'm an old lady. I gotta take me a midday nap. I get up at 5:30. Sometimes 4 or 3. I miss y'all too. I want to read. I don't know what I want to read, but of course it's gonna be. Y'all, did we ever finish reading the Rechabites? Did we? Hey, did we ever finish reading the Rechabites, y'all? I think we should. I think we should read that because there's some very important stuff. Like this is a very good thing. I think. Okay, so it's that girl. Have y'all seen her? I don't know her name, but I absolutely love her. She be drinking and she be like, "Let's do it!" Like I love her, and I be wanting to say that, but I don't want to steal her catchphrase or nothing. But in my head, I see her smile and how excited she be to taste the liquor, and I hear that every time. I love her. She be like, "Let's do it!" I love it. She makes me so happy. She does. I know Miss Shat, and guess what? I didn't get a chance to go over and reread it, so we'll work on it another day. Don't hate me. The teacher just didn't. I didn't brush up on it. I read it and I read it recently, but I'm still unwinding from this trip. Yes. So we gonna go to page 450. If y'all good with that, and we'll start this over. Give me a break. I'm still new to this whole teaching a lot of people thing. It's still new. This is the most people I've ever taught at one time ever. Just know. Yes, Kim. She makes me real excited. Mm-hmm. Yes. Book one, I believe. No, book two. Sorry. They not sending my notifications. They hating on me on every platform right about now. I don't even really post nothing on Facebook, and I just so happened to look in a message today, and I'm on the red in there. I told y'all the people was watching me. Pretty much every social media I have, I'm on some type of restriction right now, and I don't even be saying nothing. I don't even be doing nothing. I don't even get it. Y'all make it make sense for me. 450, book two. Did anybody get in touch with Tone? He's not gonna take over our conversation today, but thank you so much, Miss Karen. I appreciate you. Anybody talk to Tone? You're welcome, baby. Hi, Miss Nevaeh. YouTube isn't giving, TikTok isn't. Listen, they playing me on all of them. I'm gonna have to go. I don't ever know when he's live. I'm gonna have to, cause He wasn't feeling good yesterday. He's live now. So then how do I... Just give me a moment here. Just give me a second. Good job. I forgot I got my handy dandy notebook here. Y'all gonna hear my stomach growling. Did you hear it? Here it go. I need to eat. All right, so let's get a TikTok on this here device. About to bum rush this Negroes. You know about the... He don't understand. All right, y'all, give me his... What's his thing? Tone what? He done unfriended everybody with the Circle Travel community. What is his name on here? Everybody... What's his name? I'm doing good, Quentin. It's OG Tone _ Tone. I ain't read no emails. I love y'all. I have not read no emails or nothing, y'all. I told y'all I'm still trying to catch up on my sleep. Now, if this man didn't block me. Okay, let's see. Can I get on his live? Is it triple OG Tone? OG Tone to that. See, I see triple G. Is it triple OG Tone? Okay. Thank you. He coming now. Mm-hmm. Sending dogs after your ass. You better get over here. Come on, Tom. Where you at? Quit playing. You ain't the only one with the army, sir. Where he at? Right, Mariah, your uncle tripping. Thank you so much. Where he at? Hey, we waiting on y'all uncle to come in. Okay, well, he'll be here in a minute. So, where the hell you been? Over in the corner pouting. Had me sending folks looking for you. Your nieces and nephews has been worried about you. Yep, you got some splaining to do, Tom. Where you been? Who is this, Harpo? Exactly. They said, hey, Uncle Tom. Right. So what's going on, sir? You don't love us no more? Huh? Didn't I tell you they be mad at me, but they always come back? Well, then you better stay your butt over here then talk about you done unfriended people. You don't get to unfriend your family. We will come to your house. I got your address. We will come to your house. I got your whole address. Now we send everybody to your live this time. Next time you gonna feel like we in what's that movie? Uh Greenwood or something. What was it called? Where they had the torches outside, the black folks. What was it called? Mm-hmm. I can't think of. My mama used to watch it all the time. I can't think of what it's redwood. Redwood. You gonna think it's like redwood when we look at red something, whatever it's called. We gonna be at your house like that. Are you all right? Rosewood. Thank you. That's what we gonna be out. We gonna be out like that. Mm-hmm. Rosewood, redwood, greenwood, something. We gonna be at. You couldn't sleep. Oh, okay. You couldn't sleep because you didn't have your daily dose. You need medicine. You get all crazy if you don't have medicine. We all do. Oh, well then I don't want you to be stressed out. But you got to come on over here. We all dealing with it. Don't deal with it by yourself. That's good. Write it down. You're gonna have to help people. You already know why he's showing you. It is scary, but you still gotta see it because how you gonna help us if we don't know? You gotta play your part in the movie, Tom. You don't think it's scary for me? Yes, it is gonna be scary. But we need to know what you know. So thank you. You do not get to self-isolate. We will come to your house. Try me. I got peoples in Cali too. All right, let's read about some cool stuff. There we go. I got a new cup and I got it on clearance. I don't know how much it costs real life, but I got it on clearance. Okay, so can we have a happy note real quick? Y'all want to see how much of a nerd I am? God blessed me with something, and I want to show it to y'all. It's something for the ladies. It's something for the ladies. Y'all ready? What? I ain't gonna say who it's for. I'm gonna say, do y'all want to see it? And it works! And it works! Hello? Shirley? I'm calling about that man of yours. Ah! They is not ready for your TT Circa! Boom! Hello? You said what? Yeah, I'm on my way. Hold on. Who coming with you? Jesus on the main line, you said. He on the main. All right. Petty. Hello. I'm just frying this chicken. I'm gonna be the grandma. Hello. Shirley. Is Jethro over there with you? I'm so tired of y'all. You know what? You can go on and keep him over there. No, I seen y'all outside at the oak tree. I seen y'all. Listen, they Prepare to be sick of me. 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 Oh, Jesus. Prepare to be sick of me, y'all. I'm telling you right now. I might get on here and talk to y'all the whole time on the damn thing. I don't even know. I thank God for the things that He blesses me with. I said, ooh, listen. Hello. I'm going to be in the store acting a old fool. They're going to be like, this old lady is crazy. It's Bluetooth. And you can hang up on people. Click. Hello. So happy. Told. I went back. Oh, do they make them for me? I don't know. But you want one, don't you? You know what this? Okay. So if you're older than 35, do y'all know what this remind me of? The old school cell phones. Remember how you had to have a battery pack with it? You remember? Y'all remember? This what that make me think about. This what it make me this up taking me back to my roots. You hear me? You hear me? Listen, here. I'm gonna be in the store acting a plum. I don't even go to the store. I'm going to Walmart. I'm gonna go to Walmart. I'm gonna go to Target. I might, I don't even know. Might go into the gas station or something. Mr. Telephone Man. Yeah, there's something wrong with my life. Hey, when I call my baby's number, I hear a click every time. Mr. Telephone. Listen, I'm about to do my old school cake here with. I might even do me a voicemail like, y'all, it's about to be lit. Hello, you reached Circle. And then I'm having some old school Jagged Edge playing in the back. Ooh. How do I call that on the device? Y'all, we got the buttons on it and everything. You got to go to the name on your phone, but yeah, you could turn it down, turn it up. I'm going to do me an old school voicemail. I'm going to do me an old school voicemail, y'all. Be laid in the bed like the, hello. I ain't doing the, hold on one sec. Huh? Listen. I do not care what nobody, y'all can keep all of them expensive Louis Vuittons, because this, epic. Takes me all the way back to when I was able to answer the phone, because y'all know we had the dial thing. And you had to wait. So it made me think about that. Look, I done threw my legs up. I'm ready to cake over there. You see that? Listen, I'm so ready. Oh. No, it don't spin. But it's so cool. Does it light up or ring? Yes, it does. And I would do it, but you guys are on this phone. So then that wouldn't work. House of Beauty. This is cutie. Come on, y'all. I'm about to get all the old 1990s little. It's about to be lit. Yes. Thank you. I'm so excited. You serious? You gonna buy one? Buy one. Hell. I ain't telling you not. You buy what you want to buy. You might get, somebody might. They got all the colors. I'm so excited. Anyway, so let's talk about the record bites, y'all. Didn't I take who did I take back? Anybody go back to about the 80s, late 90s, 70s, 60s even? Yes. I said, woo! Keep all this new age stuff. They done brought the flip back. I said, I'm going to beat y'all to it. I'm going to just go on and get the hand receiver and call it a day. Once the flip came back, they going backwards. So let me go on and grab, because they about to, I just go on and get it first. I ain't even going to worry about it. Me with the 100-foot cord. And I'm about to give me an extra long USB charger just so I can have a cord. Y'all don't know. Listen, I got a whole photo shoot in my mind. Do you hear me? Got a whole photo shoot in my mind. I'm about to put my little 90s music on. Might go find me some baggy pants and do like a little TLC time. I'm ready. I have a good time in here by myself. Yes. 80s babies. Yes, I'm about to give me a long cord. Y'all already know. Yes, Grace, he's back. Yeah, we doing great today. Let's get to class. They about to be. I waited for 4 months for that dang thing. I did. Now, I'm about to give me a long cord. I'm about to find me a 20-foot USB charger and have it connected. Even though it's not going to be connected in the wall, it's going to be connected. And I'm going to be walking through my room with it. Quit playing. I'm so ready. With the, I got Jodeci boots. Quit playing. I did put a little. I'm getting the green out. I'm getting the green out. All right. So let's get to this, y'all. I figured the flashback from the past will make y'all think about some good, nice, happy stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you the only reason I'm not. You might have missed it. I'm not gonna do Zoom, and I wanted to come on and say I'm not gonna do Zoom because I didn't get a chance to study because I've been decompressing or whatever you want to call it. I've been trying to, you know. So I still got like jet lag, and it's weird being in my house and my grandkids are not like crawling around and stuff. So I'm kind of trying to come back off of mommy grandma mode for a minute, and I only been home really like one day. So. It's gonna take me a couple days. I'm trying. I tried to hurry up, but I didn't have time. Yes. The babies is big, yes. Oh, I wish my kids would let y'all show them pictures. Ooh. They are so gorgeous. And I'm not just saying it because they mine, because if they would have been, well, when they was funny looking, I told their mamas they was. I'm not gonna lie to you. This little baby's a little funny looking. The head is real big. It's gonna grow into it. She gonna grow into that nose. She kind of looks like a little. I sure will. I'm not about to. Don't bring them over here. Because I talk about my old kid, like, ooh, kid, I hope you grow into this body, because I don't know what's going on. Listen, about to be 5 months and about to be 10 months. Quick, y'all, my grandbabies is growing up here. That's crazy. It's growing up here. And let me tell you something. I'm telling you that kids, they speak a language that we don't know. Because my granddaughter had just turned 4 months when I went to visit. By the end of me leaving, and her seeing her big cousin who's 9 months do stuff, it took her 3 days to watch him do stuff. And whatever it is he was doing, she was doing it. And I told her mama, I said, are you paying attention? He was blowing them spit bubbles. And then she started, bleh, bleh. And by the 3rd day, she was blowing them spit bubbles so big and making that same boo noise they make. She saw him rolling over when he was getting his diaper changed. She started rolling over. When she was my daughter said, oh, I said, see, this is why I tell y'all I didn't have to potty train y'all, because the one taught the other one. Y'all literally was like, and my kids were stair step, so. You want to sit up? Because your sister wants to sit up. You want to sit up? You want to walk? You want to follow behind her? Come on with it. They going to teach them. That's why you got to teach the first one right. Because if you teach the first one right, then they just teach the other one. So you don't even really have to do much. It's great. Hey, they do. They do. All right. History of the Rechabites. Let's go, y'all. Page 450 in book 2. Pandemic babies. Babies, period, though, is super smart to me. Babies, period. They learn very quickly. That's why I be amazed at some of the stuff that people do. No cash at some Walmarts now. Yeah, I know. We're going to read something about happy thoughts. I don't want y'all to think I'm avoiding the current events. I'm not. But I know that, like Tom said, it can be very heavy. And a lot of the things that we talk about are very heavy. And I don't want nobody getting no crazy thoughts. So it's boil water in St. Louis. I bet. He was 2 months old. You're right, Nevaeh. Dang, you're right. He exactly was. He exactly was 2 months. That's crazy. Yeah. Well, I'm a very strong person, but I also realize that I can put a lot on people, and I'm trying not to do that. Yeah. So we gonna get in this right here, and then we'll talk about some other stuff. You know, because it's gonna be there. My hair is growing fast. It's very long. I actually just figured that out. These are my short pieces and whatnot, but this up in here, yeah. I said, oh, listen here. They's not gonna be ready. Best hair decision I ever made in my lifetime. Bro, listen. I encourage everybody, because Lord, please help me, because I'll be like, oh wow, 3 weeks, huh? Wow, yeah. Yep. I should have did it a long time ago. I'm sad. Anyway, back to the. All right, let's read. Let's do it. I love that lady. She's great. You getting your locks tomorrow? Thank you. I appreciate it. It teaches you a lot about yourself, and that mine are not uniform, because nothing about my life is uniform. Nothing. My locks really do represent me as a person. I got little bitty ones, and that mean I didn't probably fell short somewhere. You just move on. It'll keep growing. I just keep it moving. Some of them is long and strong, and some of them is weak. That's how I be around here. Congratulations, Miss Goddess. It is what it is. It's an individual journey. Don't compare your locks to nobody. Be happy with what you got, because once you love your hair, it will love you. I promise. I never knew I didn't love my hair, but now I love my hair, and my hair loves me back. It's like my toes wiggle like this. Yeah, I don't even know my toes. Thank you, Lord. Woo! All right, come on, y'all. No, don't rush it to sprout. Don't rush it to sprout, because I be take pictures every day too. If you're starting locks or natural hair, take pictures every day. I don't care how wild and crazy it is. Take pictures, because you're going to miss it. Well, hello, Mr. Hodges or Miss Hodges. You can have locks. You can. And they don't have to look like Grinch fingers either. Mister, well, hello. They don't have to look like that. Hi. The PDF, if you put in page 450, it's going to take you directly to the PDF page that correlates with 450 in that little box at the top. They are. That's how I started them. 5 years. Yep. I've had them almost 6. And I was a part of the BHB club for a very long time. So, very grateful with what I have here. Telling you. I said, oh, the startup of life is expensive. It was $3 and free cents. If you got a mirror and some time, because y'all, now we ain't on the subject, but come on. Do you hear me? Who don't want, girl, who don't want no, I ain't never needed more than a black rub. Come on. I'm about to get me a pineapple in a minute. Don't even trip. I'm going to be on here like this. You hear me? Some Coolio stuff. Just give me a second. Listen. Come on. Come on and get you some. It was free 99. You better take your time and do it yourself. Get you a comb and clips. You'll be all right. I ain't gonna do it. I'm ready. Ow! Anyway, back to class. Come on. We ain't talking about, look. But get you some. Get you some. Get you some. Nah. Ooh, it'll be the best thing you ever did in your... Now listen, I'm going to go and then I'm going to do this. Now look. Hey, Mr. Emmett. Listen. We reading in the record bite, y'all, because we about to get on there. But let me tell you, yes, we missed it. There it go, y'all. There they go. Tone got to see. Hey, we missed that. Y'all missed it over here. There they go. We ain't synced them. That make me smell real big. I'm excited. He's back. I told y'all. What color are they? They are a mix. Honestly, this is not what I was going for. I didn't know what I was going to get. I just didn't want green hair, and I figured out that red counteracts green, so we went moving. And this is what we came out with. Mm-hmm. All right, y'all, come on. You getting new teeth? Come on now. I need some. Tell them to send me some, too. Tell them to send me some, too. Well, I don't want the army sending me nothing. Never mind. No, I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So, come on, y'all. Let's go. Y'all ready? We is outside, and the family is back. I ain't seen Zarvis yet. I think I seen him earlier. I don't know. Is Zarvis there? Who's... Okay. Here we go. So it says, there was a certain man, a virtuous man, who while dwelling in the desert for 40 years did not eat bread, did not drink wine, and did not see the face of a mortal. Could you go 40 years without eating bread, drinking wine, and not seeing nobody? Not another human being. Could you be in solitude for 40 years? Two. Book 2. Page 450. All right. It says, his name was Zoismus, and he earnestly was entreating God by night and by day to show him where he had translated the blessed ones, the sons of Jonadab, who were taken away from the worldly life in the days of Jeremiah the prophet, and where God had made them dwell. Who knew? Did y'all know that there was some other people that was taken out of this world, but not out of this world? And they're mentioned. They're mentioned in the Bible. The sons of Rechab. Who knew? Some other people that were translated. Now, they didn't get the translation. Thank you for my popcorn, Miss Sandra. I appreciate it. I got it today. I ain't ate none yet, but I got it today. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Oh, where were they taken? Let's find out. Let's find out. Get your Do you guys have your markers? Do you have your highlighters, or do you have your highlighter finger? You're going to need to go ahead and get that and get your pen so that way you can mark, underline the names. So that way you'll be able to go back and find this. And then take it to your 60 stickers and say, 66ers. And say, hey, where did the sons of Rechab go? Where did they go? What do you mean, where did they go? Well, let's find out. All right. And when the Lord saw the self-humiliation of this blessed one, Zoisimus, for the sake of the blessed ones, then God heard his prayer and granted his request. And on one of the days while he was praying, a voice came to him, and an angel came toward him and said to him, Zoisimus, or Zoisimus, however you say this name. We're going to call him Z. O man of God, I have been sent to you from the height of heaven to guide you and to show you the way so that you may journey and see these blessed ones you petition. Sorry, y'all. I need to have a light this way. Hold on, because a nigga can't see. All right, there we go. Here we go. I'm sorry, family. All right, so Z, O man of God, I've been sent to you from the height of heaven to guide you and to show you the way so that you may journey and see the blessed ones as you petition the Lord. However, do not boast in your mind, thinking thus, for 40 years bread I have not eaten, and wine I have not drunk, and the faces of men I have not seen, but only the faces of angels. So he told him, we about to show you, but don't get prideful. Seeing because you did all these things, this is why you get this. God just saw you and said, hey, I'm going to reward you for keeping to yourself, not being messy, and actually seeking me. We on page 450, book 2. Instantly, God told him, what you about to see, don't get prideful. How many of us, when God give us a vision of the life we're going to live, we instantly start looking down on people? Or the moment we know we get a raise, we talking crazy. Or the minute we know we're going to get a new car, now certain people can't. Or we get some new furniture, so now they can't. God didn't let you know he going to bless you, and instantly you start cutting people out of your blessing. All right. 2. Then I left the cave and traveled with the angel for 40 days. Write down 40 days. So he prayed and fasted for 40 days. 40 years. And then wherever he had to go with the angel, it took them 40 days to get there. $40. God's time took 40 days. It took him 40 of our years to get what he was going to get from God. And then 40 days to go see it. Wasn't like Moses 40 when he led the people out of Egypt? A lot of things happen at 40. I believe 40 is revelation. You can Google different scriptures and different things in a regular KJV. A lot of different things didn't happen until a person was over 40. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Jesus was in the wilderness for 40 days. Mm-mm. Okay, so look. It says, I arrived at a certain place wearied and fatigued, and I collapsed from my exhaustion. Afterward, I prayed for God for 3 days. So that's 43 days. And a certain animal came and carried me away and traveled beneath me for many days until it reached a great ocean. So he waited 40 years, then he had to travel 40 days, then he rested for like 3 days, and then an animal came and picked him up, and it didn't say what kind, and he was traveling for a long time without number. Right? And you talking about you don't want to wait. mm. It says, and when I saw the great sea, I was amazed at its vastness, and I wondered what I would do. And immediately a voice came to me saying, O man of God, never has a man proceeded farther or passed beyond me. Merely perceive this and understand it. And I looked and I saw in the midst of the sea something like a dense bulwark, bulwark of clouds suspended upon the sea. Please look up what a bulwark is. Bulwark. So in the middle of this ocean, there was a bulwark, but it was a cloud. Tell me what a bulwark is. I don't know, Ray. A defense wall? What is it made of? Mm-hmm. What is it made of? Most times. Gotta look it up. It'll tell you exactly. Y'all rusty. Y'all rusty. It says just a defense wall. It doesn't tell what it's made of. Normally it says like dirt and rock and mud or something like that. Y'all, it's rusty. Y'all used to be like, no more 3-week vacations for y'all. A wall of earth. Thank you, Marsha. That's what I was looking for. Good job. Yes. 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 You know what? One time we gonna play YouTube against TikTok. That's what we gonna do. And whoever it's gonna be like Jeopardy. Whoever come up with the answer faster, and we just gonna play teams. Y'all gonna have however many. Y'all gonna have. Maybe we'll do that for our Zoom. Yeah. Yep, it's about to be lit. Mm-hmm. It's about to be lit. Okay. Hmm? Yes, 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 yes. Okay. All right, here we go. We on page 451, book 2. And I just had a grand idea about Jeopardy for our next Zoom, like playing a game. That would be cool. Get some fun going, or we haven't did giant trivia in forever. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. Y'all ready? Okay. So, dee, dee, dee. All right. It says, and the top of the cloud extended to the height of heaven. And I thought that perhaps the blessed ones were in the midst of it, because I heard a voice from the midst of the cloud which says, Father's thee. Then realizing my misconception, I praised and gave thanks to God, to him who makes the mute natures to speak. Y'all know what he was like. Basically, it was a voice. The clouds was talking to me. Like the tree spoke to Jesus or Abraham when him and Michael was walking by and they said, Holy, holy, holy. A tree is a mute thing, but God allows them to speak like donkeys and talking cats and birds and stuff and dogs. Okay. So the clouds is talking. 3. And then I prayed to the Lord to deal with me as as it pleases his will. And suddenly 2 luxuriant and very stately trees, larger than any I had ever seen, appeared on the shore of the sea. And then one of the trees bent itself down, and I securely grasped its branches. And it stretched out to the toward the height of heaven, and lifted me up and carried me in its summit until the cloud was beneath me. So let's go back. You're on this shore that is massive, that you've never seen this water. You traveled on some type of animal very far. Then you get there and there's no trees there. And then all of a sudden there's these 2 trees bigger than any you've ever seen. Mind you, the earth was really big back then. And then the tree, now we've seen this in every cartoon, every one of them, where the trees actually bend down to the person, pick the person up and take them way up and bend them and put them down somewhere else. Who's seen that in a cartoon? Anybody? Or some type of kid movie? Where the tree bends down and moves the person up and they go put them down on another. The Mario Brothers traveling cloud. Good job. Care Bears too. It was in Lord of the Rings. Okay. Okay. So these trees just appear out of nowhere that wasn't there. Where have we seen in the Lost Books that trees appeared out of nowhere and they were massive, like instantly? Who remembers the book? Where else have we seen trees grow like instantly? What book is it? Y'all remember? In the Lost Books. The Garden of Eden. Or what's the other book? What's the other book called? Adam and Eve. Exactly. Yes. Ding, 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 ding. Y'all did good. Remember, the devil came and took their figs and buried them in the ground. And they woke up and they was looking for their figs. And because God knew that Satan was trying to stop them from eating, God let 2 tree figs grow. So not only did they just not have the 2 figs, he allowed 2 trees to grow up overnight, like that quick. And instead of 1 fig, they had 2 whole trees full. I love his pettiness. God is amazing. Yes, he is. So ain't that crazy? Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. That's crazy. But they need to put this stuff in the Bible. People would be so much more interested. You know? I am. All right, here we go. So it says also the other tree bent itself down toward it, and the one from here curved its summit and held me out to the one which was from the other side. And descending, it dropped me in the midst of it, and thus by God's guidance, I passed over the great ocean and the cloud, and I rested in that place for 3 days. There go another way, while the praise of God did not cease from my mouth. Then I arose and traveled through the land that was in the midst of the sea. It was pleasant and beautiful and filled with luxuriant trees, which were bearing pleasant and fragrant fruits. It was like a large and vast island without a mountain or hill, adorned with flowers and filled with many and delightful pleasures. While observing the beauty of the land, I approached a little ways, and I saw a certain naked man who was seated. And I was afraid because of his appearance, but said, "Peace to you, my brother." And then he replied and said, come in peace, and joy be with you. For I know that you are a man of God. Otherwise, you would have not been allowed to enter here. We didn't lost count of how many days he'd been traveling. And he has been lifted up. He said that this bulwark or this wall was lifted. Okay, the top of it reached to heaven. And the trees that came up out of the ground that lifted him to bend him over this big sea were taller than that. Y'all got that? Like Jack and the Beanstalk. Boom, Nevaeh! I was hoping somebody got it. I was hoping somebody was... Remember? The stock grew up overnight. He put the bean in there. Boom. Ain't that crazy? The OTP 2 is the Old Testament Sued Paragraph. Do you want to read along? Is that... This is OTP, Old Testament Sued Paragraph. And there's 2 books. There's book 1 and book 2. There's a maroon lettered one and this one. Okay. Right? Okay, so look. Yes, this is a lot of the lost books of the Bible. So if you want to know about Adam and Eve, Enoch, all of those books are in here. The Testament of Abraham, that's not in the Bible. The Testament of Moses. And so Ezekiel, the Apocalypse. This is Testament of Solomon. There's so many more books of the Bible that King James just decided to leave out. If the Bible don't make sense, let it do. You want the feeling and stuff? We got it right here. And there's another book right here, real quick, called The Lost Books of Eden. And it has, or the Lost Books of the Bible, depending on which, it has the book of Nicodemus. So if you ever want to know what happened to Jesus when he went to hell, like, you could literally read the story. You don't have to just go over, oh, he was, no, you could literally read it. I'll show you. You just hold on a second. See that? The book of Nicodemus. Yeah. William Hone, Hone. They have a couple different ones. I think because Rutherford Platt, I think he has one too. There's a couple ones, but this one is William Hone. But Rutherford Platt, I think he has a version as well. The Shepherd of Hermas, Paul and Thecla, the Infancy of Jesus Christ is in here. You can find out what happened when Jesus was born, when he was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can find out about his mother. Her story is in here. His grandmother being barren. All of those stories are in here, so you can learn the other side of it. Thank you so much. You bought one and it looks nothing like that. Well, this is older. Y'all got to think. I'm not just getting my books. I've had my books for years. So they've probably updated the copy or, revised them a little bit. So, because it had a case on it. I take my paper cases off. They're over somewhere else. But I think you could buy this like at Walmart everywhere. They used to have it in Walmart in the book section. Yeah, I know. You just got the Encyclopedia of Mythology. Y'all not playing. Who done grew their library a lot in the last couple months? If you've been here. Whether it be digitally or paperbacks or whatever, whether you listen to it on YouTube, who has grown your library? However, me. Yes, good. You went highlighter crazy. Hey, however you got your books, digitally, however you get them. And then some people listen to them. They have audio books. That's still part of your library. They're books. Like if you listen on YouTube and you have your whole little thing, that's your library, your virtual library. So, thank you. I'm excited. A lot of the disciples known Jesus for as a kid. They was cousins and stuff. Now you'll see why I said like they make it like nobody knew. No, everybody knew Jesus. That's why they was like, that's not nobody. That's Jesus. We know him. We've been seeing that little boy that he ain't nobody. We know him. We know him. He the savior of the world. I used to watch the boy run up and down this. They are mistaken. You don't let people touch your library. Uh-oh, Book of Alex. Ooh, I already know folks. Ooh, I would love to. I don't even let them finish. Because I already know what you're about to say, so I'm going to just let my face cut you off at it. You had 27 since the end of February, Lord. You need another shelf, Ashley. Oh. You told me to hold out on a job, and God blessed me with an activities director position. Come on through, Dad. Ooh, I told y'all he be. Who believe that? Listen, I do not want nothing the world got to offer. Who's calling me? Hello? Satan, you can keep all your stuff because this knock off. You and Rock God? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing from you. I don't want anything. I'm going to wait on Jesus. Hello? Hold on, Jesus calling me. Hold on. Believe it. The devil is always going to call. Don't answer. Y'all, this is going to be a part of so many skits. Do not get mad. Prepare to be sick of me. Prepare. Look, I'm so ready to do it. Listen. Give me a second. I'm going to have me hold on. Where is my thing at? Oh, okay. So this is a journal one of my sweet babies got me. So look. I'm about to do me a Monica shoot. I mean, what Brandy, you know how she used to be? And she used to be like, dear journal. And do you hear me? Yes. And I listen. I have so much fun in this house by myself. Do y'all understand why I cannot be with nobody grouchy? I do not want no grouchy mate. You gonna have to wanna have fun. This is like, listen, listen. I do not want no grouchy. You emotional? Don't come over my house, please. We got our games. Lord, please help me, because these people is really gonna think I'm crazy. We got throws and stuff. Mm. Yep. They might be trying to commit me sometime. So, listen. Back to the word. Back to the word. Jesus, listen. What's happening with it? Well, I need to get on some other stuff. Pretty much everything is like together. It's just getting addresses to send everything to. And I think what I'm going to do probably is send a lot of it to people that I've sent books to, so that you guys can just, you really smiling. We know you are. We love it here. Everybody loves it here. We have a good time. Okay? Israel is revealing their false messiah. Yes, we've heard that for 3 days. Thank you. But today is not current event day either. We're not going to talk about current events right now. We already know what's coming, and we've talked about it. So maybe tomorrow. I just want to see the beauty in what God wants us to see right now. We know he coming. Oh, thank you, Hasmada. We know he coming. We know. We know. That's why we've been preparing, right? That's why we got all of our stuff. Excuse me. We knew he was going to be revealed. We knew that he was going to be. Yeah. Someone has a 140-year-old Bible here on my live right now. Right now, somebody do. No, I know. We know they're unveiling their false messiah. We know. They said they found him walking in the desert or wherever he at, or however they found him. But think about it. We already read it in the sibling oracles. Remember? Who remember us reading it in the sibling oracles? Anybody? Mm-hmm. We read it in a couple other places too. But we did. And remember it talked about Chorazin, Bethsaida, and Capernaum. He was going to be conceived in one city, born in another city, and raised in another city. But all three of these cities is no more than like 20 kilometers from Jerusalem. Remember we talked about that? And I said that's why they're going to think he's the Christ. So we know. We knew he was coming when they was knocking down all the statues. We knew he was coming when all of the food shortages and the water and everything is out of whack. Because it's a whole new God on here. It's about, yeah. The God of this earth is about to reveal himself and his son. The devil himself, Lucifer. (1874). Oh, girl, you got, okay, well, will you be able to be at class tomorrow, Luna Knits? Did I summon you too? No, I'm just playing. I don't summon nobody. Y'all know that. I'm just playing. Okay. So we'll have it tomorrow. Definitely want to see it. You know it. 1874. That's nice. They have an animated show. Yes. Okay, y'all. With the Old Testament from 1874. Ew. So yours is 18. I know one of mine is 1835, and I think my other one is 1874, 1879. I haven't had the time to play with my stuff. I gotta go to the bathroom. So, I'll be right back. If you just got in, we on page 451, book 2. If you're new here and it has the Apocrypha, where did you find that? You gotta go thrift shopping again, right? You're new. Okay, so if you're new, I need you to go to Z Library and I need you to download the Old Testament Pseudepigrapha. This book. Volume 2 and Volume 1. It's free. While I go to the restroom. An uncle found it in the church many years ago. My mom found it in my grandma's garage. Didn't I tell y'all the old people got the goods? I keep telling y'all, y'all need to get comfortable with some old people. Old people be no. Oh, I told y'all. I need all my friends to be over like 75. Especially ones that like to read, because they're gonna have some real good stuff. I told y'all. Find the people that's getting rid of their grandma's garage stuff, and that's where the goods is gonna be. All thank you. Z Library or Z Lib. Z Lib. I think that's it. .com, I believe, or .org. Can y'all see it? No. I need to write that bigger. Hold on. Now, hold on a second. Let's see. Now, this ain't about to be no better. Get over it, y'all. I gotta go to the... It's Z Library, Z Lib, whatever. It's that. I'll be right back. Hold on. Give me 1 second. One moment. right, y'all. Sorry about that. Did y'all get there? Everybody get there? What's going on with Ashley? I'm praying for everybody. Y'all know I do every day. She's really sick. Is she on here? Which Ashley? Y'all, we got more than one. Ashley, put some oil on the bottom of your feet, mama, and anoint where you gonna be sleeping. You got some onions? Do you have onions? Is you pregnant? Okay, put some onions on the bottom of your feet and put some socks on. Is we about to have a circle little and you just ain't telling us? Mm-hmm. You can tell us. You don't gotta wait. You can tell us now. It's your TT. I'm here. You can tell. Right. Yes, we about to have us 2 circle littles. Maybe. Yep, make you some garlic and honey broth. It's nasty, but you'll be alright. It's gonna fight whatever infection is down off in there. You'll be alright. Okay. You can tell me, girl. You can wait till we get off here. What if it is twins, girl? Ooh, we double for your trouble. No, I'm just playing. Let me stop. You already don't feel well. I just want you to laugh a little bit. But put some onions on and drink some onion and yeah, the onions pull the toxins and the garlic fights. It's an antibacterial or whatever, ain't it? You can send twins. Go on and have them, Britt. Nah, I don't know. Anoint your womb morning, noon, and night, and see what God got to say about it. Yes, it's an antibiotic too. Yep. All right, come on, cause I want y'all to see this. Let's look. It's funny because it kind of plays in the story. Y'all didn't know I was leading y'all into this. So, circle. Oh, congratulations, Justin! We got a circle little on the 13th. We got a circle little. 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 On the 13th. Hey, Pumpkin. Go on and get used to your voice, baby. This your TT. Circle. Yep. Mm-hmm. You're going to be hearing a lot of me, I'm sure. So, hey, Pumpkin. We got another circle little, y'all. My little, look. We got a lot of circle littles. We got some babies due. A few babies due like January, December. I've been paying attention. We got some circle littles. We got some circle littles. Y'all got to think, a lot of these babies be listening. And they listening from... Mm-hmm. I'm excited. Come on. Yeah, our family is growing every day. Uh-huh. We got babies being raised up in this thing. Ain't that what the apostolic and Pentecostal and Baptist and Methodist people say? Raise them up in this thing, baby. Whatever this thing is. The we outside. It's on YouTube. We live on YouTube now. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're going to be an uncle in February. We is going to be uncles and aunties. I don't know why y'all be trying to exclude us like we not family. Episcopals, yeah. Definitely, I keep them in your prayers. My kids was born early and they real strong. Pray over them little feet. Hi, Cat. I missed y'all too. Heavy on the wee, right? Heavy on the wee, right? How you trying to? You having a nephew? No, we is having a nephew. We having nieces, great nieces, great nieces and nephews. Josiah will be here in December. This first grandbaby. Hey, grandbaby. See? Hey, see? We is having a grandbaby. We having grandbabies. We. What? You? We don't. I don't even think the only U in our thing is WOU. Because other than that, everything French around here. We. Yes, we love you too, Pumpkin. Get better. Get you going and get you a good steam bath. Yep. Come on. Listen. Y'all see Tone back. Tone thought he was going to lead the family. We had to bombard that Negro. Like, nigga, open this door. We did Tone like Jesus did Beelzebub and Lucifer on Pentecost Day. You leaving. We are like the crazy boyfriend and girlfriend. We'll be under your bed. Keep playing, Tom. Be under the bed. He really won't be able to sleep because there'll be too many of us under there. Like peas. Open this. No. Tom gonna be in the talk about, who is it? Open the door. Listen. Come on. You hear me? You was not getting away from us that easy. We let you have your little tantrum over there, but we was coming. And like I said, I got your real address. So there's that. And I pops up on people. My friends will tell you, they look up, they be moved. I found people for a living, so. And I found them overseas and everything. Mm-hmm. Where there was Skip, Tracer, Tone. We find y'all everywhere. Bill collectors. I used to be one. And there was a company that I worked for. They had it down to a science. They showed us how to tell what Walmart you shop at if you pull a credit report. You hear me? I know where you eat at, Tom. Now, did the FBI close them down? Yes, they did. Did Circuit get out of there before they did? Yes, because something kept telling me in my spirit some of the things there was not honest. I worked there for about 2.5 weeks. And then about 3 months or 4 months later, they was on the news and the FBI was walking out with all of their stuff. Everything. I said, darn. They had the cars. They raided their houses and everything. Yes, they did. Sure did. But God kept telling me in my spirit this wasn't right because I know the FDCPA laws. I know the telecommunication laws, and these is fans. No. You're not supposed to be able to use no alias when you bill collecting. You got me messed up. Whoever been a bill collector, you know what I'm talking about. Because the company's only liable for so much. After that, they can sue you. And it could be up to $10,000 per occurrence, honey. I ain't never forget that. You hear me? Y'all got me messed up. Hi. You already ready to quit? It is difficult, but it's very good information. Stick in there as long as you can. It is very stressful, but I had a good time collecting. They called me the grandma. I was a sandbagger. Sure is. You going to pay this little money today. I'm going to call you back. We're going to set up some checks for $25 for the next 4 months. And then we're going to do a balloon payment at the end. Sure was. Mm-hmm. Sure did. I did collections for a minute. Mm-hmm. Worked on Amex, Providian Bacon Pizza, you name it, I done did it all. Y'all don't even know them. It was a very famous person that had an account in our Amex thing. Cause he liked to go to the Anyway, moving on. So here, yes. Yes. Stars be having, they be having, because they don't be knowing the difference between a charge card and a credit card. Charge card, you got to pay back in 30 days. So you can go charge a $120,000 card, but you need to have $120,000 at the end of that 30 days. Who knew that? I'm sure y'all do because y'all got black cards and stuff. But for the people that didn't, make sure you're getting a credit card and not a charge card, because a charge card in 30 days. Thank you. Girl, I finally found some that work on these old nappy edges. Your auntie trying to get her Uncle Circa. So I got the, can't be too jungle like. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Rika. Okay, God can give you strength. You ain't got to be weak. He has everything you need. That's even the strength for your fast. If he putting you through it, he gonna bring you through it. How about that? Girl, but see, I would email me. I got some stuff, girl. I could tell you how to make it work. People don't care about their credit right now, but it definitely, all you gotta do is tell God to give you what's yours and don't worry about it. You're gonna run through them 100. I think we had to make 150 calls a day. What? At least 25 contacts and try to get some check by phones and whatnot. It's gonna work out. Good night. Who going to the juke joint? For Are y'all ready to finish this so we can find out what's going on? Okay. 41 saying it in your head. Okay. All right. Book 2. We in book 2, page 451, about to be on page 452. All right, here we go. So it says, while observing the beauty of the land, I approached a little ways and saw a certain naked man who was seated, and I was afraid because of his appearance, but said, peace to you, my brother. Then he replied and said, come in peace, and joy be with you, for I know that you are a man of God. Otherwise, you would have not been allowed to enter here. And again he asked me, have you come from the world of vanity? We live in the world of vanity. Everything is about how you look here. Earth is called the world of vanity. Who knew? Who knew? The world of vanity. We live in the world of vanity. Did y'all know? Okay. Then I said to him, in truth, I come from the world of vanity, in order to see all of, page 452, you. However, tell me why you are naked. But he said to me, you are he, excuse me, but he said to me, you are he who is naked, and you do not discern that your garment is corrupted. So think about this. The naked person that he saw up in this foreign place, how far, however off it was, heavenly place, he said, I ain't naked, you're naked. He said, the skin you got on is dying. It's corrupted. And anything that can be corrupted goes away. He said, no, this body I got, it ain't corrupted. No, you're naked. Ain't that crazy? Everything now is about how you look. Oh, they look dusty. Look at them dusty shoes. Oh, girl, she fly. Oh, girl, press. Oh, she pressure. He pressure. Ooh, look at her lips. Look at her hair. Look at her this. Look at her lashes. Look at her fingernails. Vanity. Crazy, right? All right. It says, you are he who is naked and do not discern that your garment is corrupted. But my own garment is not corrupted. If you wish to see me, however, come and gaze toward the height of heaven. And while gazing, I saw his face to be like the face of an angel, and his eyes were dimmed from fear, and I fell upon the land. And my eyes were dimmed from fear, and I fell upon the man. So first of all, the man got so tall and big that he looked, the man's face was in the clouds. He's already on top of the clouds. So what clouds are on top of the clouds? Yes, I did. I'm trying to combat the green. My hair's been green for a while, so I had to make it red because red is on the other color, opposite side of the color wheel, and that was the only way to get the green out was to put red. So this is what I got. Moving on. Thank you. Did I use henna? No. I used Wella. That old school stuff that I used in beauty school, and this is in my permanent, but it stains these locks real good. Wella. Y'all be trying to use all that high fashion stuff. Get the stuff your grandma used to use. It worked. Thank you. I can't do it, Sarah. I can't. I got to be. I can't. Right. Y'all see my Homer Simpson? These are men's, by the way. I don't care. Well, it works on your locks too, yes. 452. All right, let's get through this, y'all. I love y'all. I can't do it. I'll be nervous. I'll be thinking somebody can see. Yes, yes. I told you I have a whole time in here by myself. I'm not listening. Okay. All right. 6. And then he approached me and grasped me by my hands and raised me up upon my feet. And he said to me, do not fear, for I am one of the blessed ones whom you have earnestly desired to visit. But come with me, and I shall take you to the holy blessed ones, one of my brothers. Remember I told y'all everybody was bigger back in the day? And this is why those trees that we thought were mountains, and we were thinking, who could cut those down? Maybe some of these people, because their faces were taller than the clouds. And they said that those trees would have went up several miles in the air. Jesus was born in a cave. And mind you, okay, so let's do a little thing real quick. Tell me where the sons of Rechab are mentioned in the Bible. Please. Tell me where the sons of Rechab are mentioned in the regular Bible, in the KJV, NLT, NRT, EUVS, that. Tell me. Tell me what scripture references the sons of Rechab, and it's Rechab. Second Kings 10, 15 through 31, Mariah. Second Kings. Okay. So these people who were translated like Enoch, but not to heaven. Enoch got translated and he went to sit on the side of God, and God told him all his business. Okay. But these guys got translated. They might be mentioned in some other places too. I was just thinking wherever. Okay. So these people got translated. Jeremiah 35. Okay. So these people got translated too. They didn't get translated to heaven where Enoch got to, but I'm thinking they were on one of the levels. It has to be, right? Because they were above our earthly heavens, and their sea was above our earthly sea. And now they talking about it's fish in the air, and it's the sea above our sea. That's what the scientists said, and they say the same thing in these books. Right? Intergalactic beings. Mm-hmm. Because this flesh, the reason they have to wear spacesuits and stuff like that, this body is made to live here. And that's it. But the first bodies, they could leave Earth. Who believes that the first bodies could leave Earth? Well, I'm not going to say the first bodies. I'm going to say after the seventh generation, those bodies could leave Earth. I'm not going to say the first people. I'm going to say the seventh generation from Adam. Okay. How we know that is in the Dead Sea Scrolls, right? There's a book called the Book of the Giants. But look, right there it says the birth of Noah, the grandson of Enoch, who was born with supernatural signs attending his birth. His eyes shine with supernatural radiance, and he is able to speak and praise God from the cradle. That's pretty cool. Who knew that Noah could talk as soon as he was born? And he had the eyes. We get into it. In the Book of the Giants, right here. Okay, the Book of the Giants. Right? It talks about the angels. When they come down, they create monsters. They do all of that. And then God lets them know that he's going to flood the earth. Right? So, look at that. See that? After a cosmic journey, Medway comes to Enoch and makes his request. Medway is one of Baraquiel's twin sons. He's one of the giants. The angel Baraquiel that fell with the 200 angels is his son. And he kept having dreams about the flood. And he flew to Enoch. He took a cosmic journey. So can we look up the word cosmic and tell me what it means? Y'all, I feel Puerto Rican in this here. I feel Puerto Rican in this here. Bitty bitty bumba. You hear me? I feel Puerto Rican in this here. Do you understand? I feel Puerto Rican. I feel Puerto Rican. You hear me? I feel Puerto Rican. I do. Woo! So I'm going to tell y'all something here in a minute. Heavenly and extraterrestrial. I love it. Relating to the universe, cosmos, or especially as distinct from the earth. Okay. Thank you. It's giving Ariel. You're right. It's giving supernatural. It's giving black girls can get inches in a good 5 years, though. It's giving, yes. Ah! I'm just playing. Let me stop, y'all. Okay, back to the word. So let me, I'm just playing. So happy about these locks, y'all. They is loving on me. I'm telling you, I did not know. I'm ready. Okay. So with that, yep, going to get you some. My toes is wiggling real hard right now. Like, where do we start reading? We're on 452 now in book 2. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. I'm just saying, I've been a part of the bald head itch club my whole life. Braids, weave. It was only going to a certain length. Got these locks, baby. Still, oh, Rapunzel. With it. She with it. No. Anyway. So, Isabel, get you some faux locks, girl. You can. Go to the hair store. I know you in Cali, I think. Go to the hair store. You can get you some faux locks. You go braid your hair up and slide that tube on, babe. Latch it in and have you a day and take them out. That's all you got to do. Okay. Sorry, but I do feel Puerto Rican in this here. Ooh. Yes. Come on, girl. You could do it for a day. You could put them on and take them with. Come on, Cat. Yes. Y'all better be happy I ain't got no maracas in it. Listen, I'll be in here doing some cumbias or something. I don't know. I feel Puerto Rican. You hear me? Bitty mama, I'm telling y'all. Listen here. Oh, God. All right. Back to the word. All right. My toes is wiggly. All right. So, we find out that this guy is as tall as the ceiling. Now, he is tall as the clouds. And his face is big. And then, he gets to go see these honorable people that God then took off the earth. God translated them. And so then we're going here. Let me see where it says. He said, and after traveling with me, holding my hands, this is like the 3rd verse of 6, he asked me concerning the world and all that is in it. And then he brought me to the assembly of the blessed ones. And after watching them, I fell to the land and worshiped them. It was the assembly of elect ones, comprising both splendid youths and honorable holy ones. The elect? Even the very elect? The blessed ones? We've heard that all the time. Maybe this is 144,000. Just maybe. Just maybe. Because they're not in heaven yet, but they're not here. They're not on this specific earth, but they're in this realm. And he talks about even the very elect could be deceived if he doesn't come by a certain time. And look at one of the elect ones is asking him all of the questions about the world of vanity. Okay. Ain't that crazy? All right. Here we go. It says, and when the blessed ones saw me, they greatly marveled and asked each other simultaneously. Now, let me say this too. Think about in all of the mythology movies like Percy Jackson and stuff, where are Zeus and them at? When they go to the councils, where are they? How do they depict them? Like, where's Mount Olympus at? Where is that? Up high in the clouds. You got to travel there. Sometimes you got to take a supernatural elevator. Oh, cool. Right. Right. Now, where did this guy go? Zoismus? He was taken up past the clouds to another level of clouds, and then they traveled through some land in this water. Okay? Right? But he ain't necessarily in heaven, but he's above our heavens. Right? And we know that the first peoples, like the first people before the flood, certain ones of them could take cosmic journeys. We know that. And it was during the time of Enoch because one of the fallen angel's children, Mayway, flew a cosmic journey to go see Enoch. And when we looked up the word cosmic, it said not from Earth or not in Earth, or he had to fly like Superman from another place. Or he was just able to fly there. And so he wasn't touching Earth because it said he flew. Thor, yep, right? Look. After the cosmic journey, Mayway comes to Enoch and makes his request. Mayway mounted up in the air like strong winds and flew with his hands like an eagle. Isn't that what Superman does? Well, Heroes. Ooh, that's my show. Yes. Boom. When he dropped down, listen, and Claire, my girl, do you understand? I just broke my arm 20 times and I can pop it back. That is my show, honey. It's Hiro Nakamoto. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, when she stuck her hand down in the garbage disposal, and was like, nothing's wrong, Mom. And her little brother was like, you're one of them. Mm-hmm. Yes. And the mama talking to her other self. Mm-hmm. And her little son to be blowing stuff up and stuff. Yep. Sure did. Thought about watching it the other day. Because it's on NBC. It's on Peacock. Yeah. Yep. Y'all better go watch it. What did I tell y'all about the DNA? Who believe me now? They made a whole show about it. And I told y'all heroes ain't nothing but this history. The Chaldean history. They know these people still exist because the DNA is still here. Yes or no? Heroes that was on NBC? It's like 5 seasons. Where you been? Under a rock? No, I'm just playing. You gotta watch it. I'm joking. I'm being silly. You don't watch TV, but you gonna have to watch it, my. You been watching Sirens? Do I seem a little sassy? Mm-hmm. Well, y'all gonna want to watch that. It's really good. And it will go along with all of your mythology books you've been reading. You'll be like, oh, I know exactly who that is. Heroes. Peacock. NBC. Did I watch the reboot? No. Well, yeah, I've been kind of. No. I think I might have started it or something. Really? IEL. What is his real name? Superman's real name ends with IEL. What is his name? Grim Good, too. What's Superman's real name that he goes? What's the other? Kyle? Kyle. Okay? Khalil? It's Khalil? We about to just look it up. I don't know what the hell you all are saying. Let's just see. I don't think this one is, or maybe it is. Cal. Well, let's just look it up. Well, one of the users 724, it says Kyle, or however you say that, is an army, a ruling prince of the Kyoth or Hyoth, before Kyle or Kaliel, however you say it. All of the children of heaven do tremble. I guess that's what the name means. It is said further of the great Merkabah angel that if he is ever so minded, he can swallow the whole earth in one moment in a mouthful with the ministering angels, something, something. So this is in reference to Enoch 3 and 20. So let's go to Enoch 3 and 20 and read about him. We just going to leave the Rechabites. Let's go real quick. I just want to see. Oh, it's book 1. Enoch 3 and 20 it says. It's there. His name is Kaliel, which was given to him by his Kryptonian parents. You mean the fallen angels? Because the alien ain't nothing but somebody that ain't from Earth. And remember, they always change the C's. Remember, I told you Maccabees, they changed the Q to CC. It says, above them is a great powerful prince, Haliel, Yahweh is his name. A prince noble and terrible, a prince sovereign and mighty, a prince great and dreaded, a prince from whom all the celestials shrink back, a prince who is able to swallow the whole world at one gulp. Why is his name Haliel? However you say that, because he is in charge of the creatures and he whips them with lashes of fire. He extols them when they utter praise and glory, and he makes them hasten to say, holy, 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 and blessed. He, the glory of the Lord, is dwelling in this place. The holy creatures. There are 4 creatures facing the 4 winds. Each single creature would fill the whole world. Each of them has 4 faces, and every single face looks like the sunrise. Each creature has 4 wings, and every single wing will cover the world. Each one of them has faces within faces and wings within wings. Each one of them, the size of the face is 248 faces, and the size of a wing is 365 wings. Each creature is crowned with 2,000 crowns, and every crown is like a rainbow. Its brightness is the brightness of the sun's orb, and the rays which shine from each separate crown are as the brightness of the morning star in the east. Well, think about it, though. It said a third of the angels fell. And we know that the fallen angels, their kids went to Enoch. But remember, we looked it up. It's like 200 billion angels. So a third of that was like, what was it, like 30 billion or something that fell when we did the numbers? Right? Well, nothing. We was just, somebody just told me Superman's real name, and we looked it up, and it's one of the princes. It's a angel. But that's not what we're doing. We're reading about the Rechabites. We're going back to that because I want y'all to see something. It was 2 sets of angels that fell. It was the angels. Remember? Okay, so y'all remember in Enoch that there's the angels that fell with Lucifer, and then there's the angels that created the giants. Those are not the same groups of angels, because remember, they're jailed in different places, and we're the people, the 200 angels from Enoch 6 that are the ones that created the giants. Their punishment is worse than the first angels that fell with Lucifer. That's why we got a jail in the 2nd heaven and the 5th heaven. Remember when we went to Enoch and it said that heaven is because they are the reason the earth had to be destroyed, and God was pissed about that. They were the watchers, exactly, or the judges. Second Enoch, I think. No, yes, first Enoch. Yep. Yes, I'm happy you guys too. So if you go right here to the follow the angels right there, see right there what it says, right here, right there where it says they all swore together and bound one by another the curse, and they were all together 200. But remember, these are the leaders. Remember I told y'all, God will list the heads, right? Remember I told y'all that? They never just come by themselves, right? So look, in those days when the children of man had multiplied, it happened that there were born unto them handsome and beautiful daughters. And the angels, the children of heaven, saw them and desired them. And they said to one another, come and let us choose wives for ourselves from among the daughters of man, and beget us children. And Semyaza, being their leader, said to them, I fear that perhaps you will not consent that this deed should be done, and I alone will become responsible for this great sin. But they all responded to him, let us swear an oath and bind everyone among us by a curse, not to abandon this suggestion, but to do the deed. Then they all swore together and bound one another by a curse. And they were altogether 200, and they descended into Ardos, which is the summit of Hermon, and they called it Mount Armon, for they swore and bound one another by a curse. And their names are as follows: Semyaza, the leader of Arekiab, and they give all these other names. And then it says, these are their chiefs of tens, and all the others with them. Who read that part? So these are the 200 leaders. But there was more angels. The heads over their encampments. Exactly. So remember when I told y'all even the 144, that's going to be the captains. God just recognized the person that's in charge when he's counting. And then remember in the book of Og when we was reading that, when it was talking about the 100,000 giant war that Nimrod was in, right? Let's grab that. I just want to show you guys something. So in our lost book of King Og, right? And we know that he was listed in the early parts of the Bible, right? He was a giant. But when they were listing, see, the dragon siblings, Game of Thrones, right? There was 2,000 giants who slew the wounded Nephilim on the battlefield. And it gives how many giants? So this person had 500 giants under him, but they just list his name. Do you see that? They list his name, but they tell you at the bottom how many soldiers he had. You see? And then it'll just go down. You see? He had 500 giants. He had 500 giants. He had 1,000 giants. This dude, Tarhunt the Hungry, who ate many sour dead on the field of battle, and who was spared from sickness by a potion from whoever that person is, lady is. Tarhunt, who killed as many uncircumcised Nephilim as Balas the finisher. So, who can tell me where who can tell me where I'm sorry. Yes, he did. Most of them did. Look right here. Okay. Where is it? It's on this side. Oh, look what they say right here. A whip for the beast, a bridle for the Nephilim, and a rod for Nimrod's back. Because Nimrod was a giant. And Nimrod built what? What did Nimrod build? The Tower of Babel. So remember when we read and it said that it was 600 giants in the land of Shinar? Where it said, 200,000 men or 600,000 men, and it was 3 clans. Do y'all remember that? I told y'all it was giants that built them. The sons of Anak. Introduction by Anak, keeper of the bodies. Tell me where the yes, no, it was a giant as well. Tell me where the sons of Anak are mentioned in the Bible. The Anakim. The sons of Anak. I told y'all this is why Israel used to be scared to go to war, because all the people that they had to fight was giants. It was the angels' children. That's why the walls in Canaan and Jerusalem were so big, because the people were big that built them. The Amorites. No, no, no. The sons of Anak. Did it say the Amorites? It should have said the sons of Anak. And then just tell me the scripture. Now y'all see why whenever y'all see giant videos or cartoons, the giant's eye was the size of the window. When he was looking in a person's house, you know what I'm saying? His eye was the size of the whole window. And then they could take the roof off and see the people and pop them in their mouth. But also, Numbers 13 and 33, the sons of Anak. What did it say about the sons of Anak? Somebody post the scripture for me. Thank you, Sarah. What did it say about the sons of Anak, y'all? I thought Puerto Rican was here. Puerto Rican. I do. And the teacher said, I wish I might put some bees on it so it could be click, 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 click. I think about it. Did I hear about the giant in Canada? Yes, I did. And the one in Mexico. They all over. I know they be in Arizona. Because my son showed me a video one time. These people was hiking somewhere in Arizona, Mexico, California, somewhere like that. And the giant moved the side of the mountain like a door. He moved the side of a mountain like the door. Like a door. It was the side of the mountain. It was open, and they thought it was a cave they was about to go into, and he closed it. I don't know if y'all ever remember seeing that. And they wiped it. It ain't nowhere on Google. Tall as a cedar tree and strong as an oak tree. They look like grasshoppers. Is that what it said? And there they saw the giants, the sons of Anak. Okay. So then when I go here and I'm reading about the 100,000 giant war, and where's King Og? 100,000 giant war. Gilgamesh was there. It was Cyclops and Nimrod was there. Oh. Mm. King Og lets his hatred for Nimrod be known. He feels like he's the least of the Rephaim, the least of the giants. That's how they spell it in here too. I'm about to show you. There it is. They spell it the same way. The sons of Anak, keeper of the bodies. You lost? What you lost about? This is King Og. The Bible mentions him. So what we're doing is we're going back. Remember I told y'all that the whole reason that the Tower of Babel was being built is because it was the fallen angels' children, the giants, that wanted to get back up to heaven and avenge their fathers. Their fathers were kicked out and jailed under the ground, a lot of them, or obliterated, or whatever it is that God did with them. And so his grandchildren was trying to get back up there. You can read that in the book of Jasher. You can read it online. And it's like chapter 4, I want to say. Jasher chapter 4, Jasher chapter 9, where it talks about the Tower of Babel. And it says who was there and where they went. And what some of them was turned into 8 men. Some of them like a Bigfoot. Some of them was turned into elephant men, and then the rest of them was either scattered or killed. You can read that in Jasher. I believe it's chapter 9. It's a street. Dang, Magog for real. Mm. Yeah. Nephew, we read it. We read that. Remember when we went and read Jasher on it's in book it's like 9, I think. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. You can go to Google and just type in Jasher, Jasher, chapter 9, and it's gonna come up on Sacred Text probably. Oh, I have it here. Ah, it's already up. Look at that. I have it like saved. That's cool. All right. It's on Sacred Text. Just type in Jasher, chapter 9. And if I'm not mistaken, this should be the flood and all that. Ah, yep, yeah, right here. So, oh, y'all. Yep, go to Jasher, chapter 9 on Sacred Text. It's only about 39 verses, but we don't need them all. So, I'll give y'all some time. Let me go to the bathroom. And I got to make me some. Wait a minute. Let me see. Why? How are these weird people getting in here? Right? So go to Jasher. Some of them are only under the Euphrates. I don't know if all of them are, Mommy. I know some of them are. You was lied to. That what about the 66 books of the Bible? Is that what you talking about? Oh, the Tower of Babel. No. They only have so much information. Some is in prison too. Yeah, they all over. It's most of us was lied to. And that's why I came to help. My daddy sent me. He said, do you want to know? Do you really want to know? That's what that, y'all know, Circuit Control was seeking you should find. Y'all see what we get? Spiritual light. Boom. The light bulb be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. That's a good thing. Oh, excuse me. Mm, 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 mm. Sorry. Oh my God. They done flaked out and took my stuff. Y'all not, listen, it be a party in here. I'm trying to tell you. Listen. Okay. So once you get to Jasher chapter 9, you need to go to verse 20. And it says, and King Nimrod reigned securely, and all the earth was under his control, and all the earth was of one tongue and words of union. Also known as this dude. Okay. So y'all read that. I'm going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Sorry, y'all. Ooh, ah. The lost. We're not in the lost book of King Og. I was just showing y'all about we on online. No. Right now we online. Right now we on sacred text in the book of Jasher 9 and 20. 20. Hi. Mm-hmm. Hola, hola. Right? Ugh. All right. So here we go. Well, we in here now. So they omitted how he built the temple. Mm-hmm. Right? So look, okay. So here go the Tower of Babel. Now we on Jasher chapter 9 on sacred text. Just type in Jasher chapter 9. Hey. Gilgamesh was a giant, yes. Okay, so look. It says, and King Nimrod reigned securely, and the earth was under his control. And all the earth was of one tongue and one union. So at the time of the Tower of Babel, we all know everybody spoke the same language. There was not diversity in language. Right? 21. And all the princes of Nimrod and his great men took counsel together, Put, Mitzrayim, Cush, and Canaan. Now we know the Canaanites were giants. And if you go and you study these families, they was all giants. Okay? With their families, and they said to each other, come and let us build ourselves a city and enter a strong tower and its top reaching heaven, and we will make ourselves famed, so that we may reign upon the whole world, in order that the evil of our enemies may cease from us, that we may reign mightily over them, and that we may not become scattered over the earth on account of their wars. 22. And they all went before the king, and they told the king of these words, and the king agreed with them in this affair, and he did so. 23. And all the families assembled, consisting of 600,000 men. So there were 600,000 giants that built the Tower of Babel. Now y'all see why I was going to reach heaven. Because think about it. Now just think about this. Y'all ready? Hold on. If you go to Enoch, book 1 now. Wrong book. Hold on. Where's my other? Oh, it's underneath here. If you go to Enoch 6. Okay, 7, excuse me. Now, okay, so listen. Now maybe Enoch 7 will make more sense. So I'm going to read Enoch 7, then I'm going to get back to this, okay? So look. And they took wives unto themselves. These are the angels. And everyone respectively chose a woman for himself, and they began to go unto them. And they taught them magical medicine, incantations, the cutting of roots, and taught them about plants. And the women became pregnant and gave birth to great giants whose heights were 300 cubits, 450 feet tall. You have to understand that once the angels went into the women, they could not go back to heaven no more after that. They were cursed. So their kids were going to be pissed at God because their daddies could not freely fly and go the way that they wanted to. They were bound. So then they gonna build a tower because they not bound to earth. So then they gonna go and fight God and their uncles. Just think about 600,000 people, 450 feet tall. Who remembers me saying that the giants are the reason that the earth had to be flooded? Okay. So if I pick up this book of Og, and I know that there was a war of giants, right? 100,000 giants. And Nimrod was mentioned in this war. We know Og is mentioned in the Bible. So one of the wars that King Og and Nimrod is going to be mentioned in the Bible is one of these 100,000 giant wars. Now you see why I said when you reading about the people that Israel had to go up against, because don't y'all remember when we read the scripture about the where God chose Israel, he said you're the lesser of all the clans. He said, and I'm always going to take what the enemy meant for bad and turn it into good. So the reason they hated Israel is because they were the lesser of the giants. Because he said your mother is a Canaanite, or your father is a Canaanite, and your mother is an Amorite. Well, we know that those are two races of giants. Right? Have you ever seen the walls in Jerusalem? You mean to tell me that 6 men that are, you can, if you, let's look up the Wailing Wall right now. And then we'll get back to this. I just want y'all to tell me that that's what y'all believe. You mean to tell me do y'all see the people? It's barely taller than a block. If one of these things fall right now, they still can't move them. There go this thing again. Right. I don't know, nephew. There we go. That's what it is. It's turning the camera around. Got it. Right, with the pyramid and the Sphinx. Exactly. All of these monolithic structures all over. Now, get this. Who remembers me saying prior to the flood, they could walk from Japan to Africa, to Arizona, to New Mexico, to Russia. They could, because it was all one landmass. Who remembers me saying that? Mm-hmm. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. So then when we find trees in Albuquerque, New Mexico, mountains in our day, that what we thought was a mountain, and it has a complete clean cut, and we now know that Devil's Peak or Devil's whatever was a tree. And we've read in the story of the Rechabites where once you leave Earth, everything is larger. Do y'all remember us reading the other day about it takes 502 years to get from the base of one of the seraphim or the Ophidim, whichever is seraphim. It takes 502 years to get from the base of his crown to the tip of it. 502 years. Now we know why when the angels used to come, people used to be afraid. And they would have to pick them up off the ground. And I was like, how big is the head of the person? And they said that his face is the same size as the sun. One of the seraphim, and it's 4. So what if the double sun we're seeing is the 2 seraphim coming together? Lucius, it said Enoch. The 3rd book of Enoch talks about all the angels. It describes their legions and everything. Who's taking time to read the 3rd book of Enoch, where it describes the legions of angels and the princes that are under them and their dominions? Has anybody? He did, Ash. Brown. Miss Brown. Remember we talked about it. Because she was drunk with the elixir. She used to be drinking their blood and stuff, remember? Naamah. She was messing with the angels and the giants. She didn't just mess with the giants. She was messing with the angels too. No, there's several different types of angels. She was a city girl. Nephew. Be careful, some of your aunties is too. I used to be a city girl back in the day. Woo. Thank you, Lord, for change. You said your kind of classroom. Oh, yeah, we kicks it over here. So who's ready for the secret? You retired. I know, Angel, me too, girl. If your baby daddy, I don't even know, but that dude in that red robe is that. He had a little drink. He was like, "Yeah, that's me." We talked about the real life around here. So if you are an uptight Christian, I tell you, go on and go, because we are not 66ers over here, and we have a good time. As a matter of fact, y'all auntie has been having an adult cup of coffee all evening. Did y'all know? Who could tell? Who could tell? Mm-hmm. A little Folgers and room chata ain't never hurt not a soul. It's cold outside. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep, I drink responsibly. Oh, wee. You said I'm a 66er, but I'm long since retired. I know that's right. Mm-hmm. It's cold and rainy and freezing. It dropped 20 degrees from yesterday. It's a spiced coffee, Canada. And I can drink a stiff cup of coffee and go straight to sleep. I have lupus, so it just helps me do what I need to do. But this is a different type of coffee this evening. I feel Puerto Rican in my hair. I feel like, when your mama press your hair out, she be like, you better not mess your hair up before you get to picture day. Don't let no little heifers play in your hair. Don't pull that comb out until it's time for you to sit up there. Them bows better be just like I put them in your hair when I get you there. Don't take them balls off. Don't be messing with your bang. Keep your hands out your head and keep this roller in it until it is time for you to take that picture. And then you let the teacher comb it out. And don't comb it across your head. You comb it the same way I put that roller in there. That's how I feel right now. Woo! Gotta be a good pressing girl, baby. You hear me? What you just said. Listen. That pink roller, and you might get them to. Do y'all remember being able to part the hair out and had it a little bit? Girl, maybe you be like in church, get your hair popped. And if you don't listen, what y'all know about that? Listen. Anybody got time to be playing with no church mothers on this evening? Nobody. Do you? I hate that Holy Ghost finger. I hate that Holy Ghost finger because somebody about to get beat and be coming back to. You better not be writing no more letters. Don't write not a damn another note and try to slide it under this pew. Think I didn't see you. Get out of here. Oh. And you better not cry. You said it, brown sugar, you better not cry. You cry like this. Listen. They be like, oh, she done got touched by the spirit. Yeah, the spirit of my mama back in the bathroom. Listen. Me gotta run in your stockings and running in the church, and your mama said don't run, and just so happy that he'll catch that one little step. Cause you was running and run them stockings. You be trying to go to the bathroom and turn it around, make it worse. Been there, done that. Mm-hmm. Then scuff your white church shoes up trying to tap dance and then fell. You was playing, wasn't you? Well, how you scuffed the side of your shoe then? Trying to tap dance like Annie? On the side of your legs? Mm-hmm. You won't wear them no more. But these are my high heels, no. You will not wear these anymore. Listen, I was my mama's only daughter, and she said I was her most difficult child. I get it. Sorry, lady. Should have talked to God about it. In the fail. Listen. Skid up your whole knee. You got a blood stain, a dirt stain, and chocolate because she told you don't take the snack at church. And you took it anyway. And dropped it right on your white dress in the middle and tried to go to the bathroom and wash it out. And some sister tried to help you and you was crying because you done lost your Bo red and the pink roller. Mm-hmm. It's very traumatic memories for me. Moving on. No, I don't want to go to the bathroom. Y'all don't even know she gonna kill me back there. And y'all had a nerve to be trying to beat a tambourine. Beat her. Because I might not make it out of here. I'm going to get choked up like this dude, son. In the church. And y'all going to think she got the Holy Ghost. Church hurt is real. Me trying to act crazy because your mama catching the Holy Ghost and being flipped over the wood pew and onto the ground and have the whole wind knocked out of you. And you got a lump on your head because these ain't no cheap. These is the old wood, half a tree pews that have been here since horses and carriages been around, and you had a nerve to be trying to play in the pews. Yeah. Yes, Miss Bunny, they are. Oh, Jesus, we was horrible. I was a church kid, though. My grandmother was a pastor, so I was in the church a lot. Yes, I pinch and twist, too. My kids know that well. And the guys that I date. If you say stuff you're not supposed to say, I'm not going to act crazy. I'm not going to say nothing. I'm going to just come up and smile at you when we're at whatever social event that we're at. And I'm going to put my arm under your arm. And I am going to whisper in your ear while twisting under your arm and telling you that I don't like what you're doing. Please don't do that. Your eyes is a little wobbly, and so is your head. Bobble. Snatch your whole sentence out your mouth. I ain't gotta act crazy with you. You won't look over there no more. Pain makes people remember. Justice, TT is not playing. It's not a game. Keep your eyes over here, homie. What is she doing? That's why I'm single. I could be very angry. Not angry, but just a little crazy about this much. Funny story, then we'll finish. I'm little in real life. I'm only like 5'3", 5'4", and I've dated pretty tall men, and it would trip you out how many of them will snatch away, and folks be looking like, why is you jumping from that little bitty girl? Mm-hmm. He moving because he don't want me to hurt her. What are you gonna do to him? Snatch the whole sentence out of his mouth. You just wait and see. If I get under that arm, it's a wrap. Talk about snatch away quick. What was you saying? Come on, Sarah. You said what now? I don't gotta bust you in your head to stop you talking crazy. Mm-mm. Excuse me. I had 3 brothers. I had to learn how to win. I'm very agile, too. Because they did not fight me like no boy. I mean like a girl. They fought me like I was a dude. So then y'all lifting weights all day. I gotta figure it out. I'm gonna get you up off me until I can get to what I need to get. And my legs is real strong. Well, I don't know about this knee that I blew out, but prior to that, yeah, donkey legs. You heard me? You gonna move up off me? I guarantee you that. They was real strong. Moving on. Mm-hmm. We used to have to play wrestling, and they was not about to pounce on me like I was no girl. They was about to DDT me like I was a whole, listen, jumping off the bunk beds. I had to learn how to roll real quick and jump up. You hear me? Because they don't realize that they not really doing that. Have me figure fold up. I couldn't be to sleep. I got to be able to slide out that. You hear me? What? Oh, God. Rowdy Piper and oh Lord, Andre the Giant. Yeah, I had to be one of them. Man, brothers be putting sisters through it. Crazy. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, back to the 600,000 crazy men that figure they going to build a thing to heaven. See, don't let too many men get together. It's going to be some crazy stuff. It didn't say nothing about no women. It said 600,000 men got together and said, we going to build a tower to heaven. That's what we going to do. We going to go talk to the leader of the free world. See if he cool with it. And if he cool with it, we going to do it. Yeah, that's what we going to do. With no women around, evidently. There was no women around. There couldn't have been. Yes, it is. It could not have been not one woman around. Because they would have told them, this ain't a good idea. Y'all shouldn't do that. You should not do that. I'm going to tell you why. We about to see. Look. So, they agreed. Excuse me. It says they all went before the king and they told the king the words and the king agreed with them in this affair and he did so. 23. And all the families assembling consisted of 600,000 men, giant men. And they went to seek an extensive piece of ground to build a city and the tower. And they sought in the whole world. Okay. And they found none like the valley east of the land of Shinar, about 2 days' walk. And they journeyed there and they dwelt there. 24. And they began to make bricks and burn fires to build the city and the tower that they had imagined to complete. 25. And the building of the tower was unto them a transgression and a sin. And they began to build it, and whilst they were building against the Lord God of heaven, they were building against the Lord God of heaven. They imagined in their hearts to wage war against him and to ascend into heaven. 26. And all these people and all the families divided themselves into 3 parts. So 200,000 men, the first said, we will ascend into heaven and fight against him. The second said, we will ascend into heaven and place our own gods there and serve them. And the third part said, we will ascend to heaven and smite him with bows and spears. And God knew all their works and all their evil thoughts. And he saw the city and the tower which they were building. 27. And when they were building, they built themselves a great city and a very high and strong tower. And on account of it, its height, the mortar and bricks did not reach the builders in their ascent to it until those who went up had completed a full year. Okay? So it took 365 days to get to the top, from the base of the Tower of Babel to the top. Makes sense if everybody's 450 feet tall. They're giants. Or however tall. I think he was only like 13 feet. But I'm just saying there's a wide variety of giants. Okay? This is why they still can't move those bricks in all of the other places where these monolithic structures are. Even with machinery, they say, oh, they had to have... No, they were not normal size. Ain't that crazy? Okay. Um, and after that, they reached to the builders and gave them the mortar and the bricks. Thus it was done daily. And behold, these ascended and others descended the whole day. So continuously it was people going up and down, 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 constantly, up and down, up and down, up and down, right? um, kind of like, yeah, okay. 28. And behold, these ascended and others descended the whole day. And if a brick should fall from their hands and get broken, they would all weep over it. And if a man fell and died, none of them would look at him. So if a man died, fell off the tower, they wouldn't look down. But if a brick fell, like if somebody dropped it, they would all cry. That's how these folks was crazy. Ain't that crazy? Kind of like people will not cry over a human being being brutally murdered, but they'll cry over a dog being hit in the middle of the street. They'll fight for animal rights, but not human rights. Right? Always some weird people. Okay. I was just saying. All right. So, 29. And the Lord knew their thoughts, and it came to pass when they were building, they cast the arrows towards heaven, and all the arrows fell upon them, filled with blood. And when they saw them, they said to each other, surely we have slain all those that are in heaven. So there was one group that just cast arrows. It wasn't that in 300 or something like that, or whichever, I don't know, whichever one of the War of the Titans or whatever, Clash of the Titans or something. They shot the arrows into heaven or something like that. Well, this third of these giants thought that they had made it to heaven, and so they shot them, and God allowed the arrows to come back down like they had blood on them, so that they could think they did something. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right here. Okay. It says, for this, 30, for this was from the Lord in order to cause them to err, and in order to destroy them from off the face of the ground. Right? 31. And they built the tower and the city, and they did this thing daily until many days and years were elapsed. 32. And God said to the 70 angels who stood foremost before him, to those who were near to him, saying, Come and let us descend and confuse their tongues, that one man shall not understand the language of his neighbor. And so, and they did so unto them. So it was 70 angels that came down with God and jumbled up the languages. We in Joshua 9 online. Thank you so much. I miss y'all too. Crazy, right? So look at this. 33. And from that day following, they forgot each man his neighbor's tongue, and they could not understand to speak in one tongue. And when the builder took from the hands of his neighbor lime or stone, which he did not order, the builder would cast it away and throw it upon his neighbor that he would die. What are the pyramids and most of the monolithic structures built out of? Limestone. Limestone. Ain't that crazy? Limestone. A lot of the monolithic structures are built out of limestone. Mm. Especially a lot of them in ancient Mesopotamia. Yes. Okay. All right. We got 10 more minutes. We're going to get down through here. You're welcome. Okay. So look, it says, so it was 70 angels, 33. And from that day following, they forgot. He would die. 34. And they did so many days, and they killed many of them in this manner. So they started killing each other because they couldn't understand each other. And the Lord smote the 3 divisions that were there, and he punished them according to their works and designs. Those who said, We will ascend to heaven and serve our gods, became like apes and elephants. Bigfoot. And in the Hindu culture, they had elephant people. Or no? In Indian culture, they had Hindu gods. And they were half human, half what? Ganesh. Okay. Well, here you go. Jasher. That's why they took it out the Bible, because then you would not think it was mythology. You would know it was biblical. Here we go. Right here, Jasher chapter 9 tells you. They have a movie called Planet of the Apes. And the apes were smarter than the humans, stronger, and had technology that humans didn't have. You mean like the ancient Mesopotamians? Thank you. Isn't that crazy? Yep. All right. So look. All right. 35. So it says the ones that said that they were going to ascend into heaven and serve their own gods became like apes and elephants. And those who said, we will smite the heaven with arrows, the Lord killed them, one man through the hand of his neighbor. And the third division of those who said, we will ascend to heaven and fight against him, the Lord scattered them throughout the earth. Mm. Right? What do y'all call it? The Pangea something or whatever. Here it go. And then it says, and those who were left amongst them, when they knew and understood the evil which was coming upon them, they forsook the building, and they also scattered upon also became scattered upon the face of the whole earth. And they ceased building the city and tower. Therefore, they called that place Babel or Babel. For the Lord confounded the language of the whole earth. Behold, it was at the east of the land of Shinar. 38. And as to the tower which the sons of men built, the earth opened its mouth and swallowed up 1/3 part thereof. And a fire also descended from heaven and burned another third. And the other third is left to this day, and it is the part which was aloft, and its circumference is a 3 days walk. So it takes 3 days to walk around the Tower of Babel. And God just left the top of it. He burned the bottom and whatever, and like it fell into the thing, so it's only the top of it. But it takes 3 days to get from one all the way around it. 3 days walk. Mm-hmm. Crazy, right? What are we reading? The book of Jasher. It's still here. It's just covered in sand, probably somewhere. Pleased to see you as well. So look, right. So look, it says, and then I'm gonna get off y'all because I'm hungry. Um, the last of that is, and many of the sons died in that tower, a people without number. So they didn't even count the dead people because it was people on the inside of it when God had the angels come down and burn it up. Thank you. Can I show you the books? What books? Oh, I'm reading this online. I'm not. I mean, I have the book of Jasher, but I'm not reading out of my book. Oh, where is it? I don't even know. It's probably over here on the floor. I'm not reading out of my book of Jasher, but I do have it somewhere over here. It's in one of these piles. Well, we reading it online. It's backwards. It's about to do that light thing. Now that I know what it is, I won't be doing that. I'm about to go eat, y'all. We've been on here 3 hours. I love y'all. I'm about to go eat. I'm hungry. And I still got more stuff to do. Yep, the book of Jasher. I love y'all. We'll probably have class tomorrow, but I gotta go get some food. I'm hungry. I ain't ate since earlier. And it's probably, what, 10 o'clock or something. Close. All right. I love y'all. Hope y'all have a good night. You guys learned about the Tower of Babel and how they've been able to sell us freaking Planet of the Apes. They stole it. Oh, I told y'all all they stuff is counterfeit. Didn't I tell y'all all they stuff be counterfeit? That's why I don't go to the movies, because I already know where the stories come from. Y'all want to know how I know? Because my daddy told me, hello. 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 You said tell them to come out of the 66 books, you said. Mm-hmm. I don't know if they ready for that, Dad. Don't it? Huh? 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 Ah. So, I'm about to see. I'm about to show y'all. Hold on. Now, I'm going to try to see. I can't call nobody on here because I'm on this phone. Oh, this sucks. But it's connected. Y'all see it? It's blinking. Can y'all hear me on YouTube or no? So y'all can hear me on YouTube. Let me. Hello? Mm-hmm. I ain't doing nothing but cooking and stuff. Can you hear me now? Y'all, I cannot wait to do some kind of 80s something. Do you hear me? I'm so ready for it. Disconnected. This makes me happy. I tell you, when you have quirky deals and you ain't worried about what everybody else is worried about, you find some old different good. And I'm going to the grocery store like that. Patty, have a whole sweatsuit on. You said seeing that phone immediately gave you a cramp. I bet. I'm so ready to take pictures with this thing. It don't even make no sense. I ain't even got nobody send them to. But I promise you this, I'm going. And then y'all know we do my favorite sparkly lurkle. Sparkly sparkle. Yes, I'm about to act like somebody 1952 grandma. Don't even trip. Yes, I'm so ready. All right, I love y'all. I'm about to go eat. So I hope y'all enjoyed class. We went over a lot of different issues and stuff. We'll do some tomorrow. I don't know. I'm about to go eat me some soup and get in my bed because it's cold. Thank you, Tone, for coming back. We love you. We missed you a lot. I'm happy your hissy fit is over. Sorry, y'all. Y'all see how oily my hands is? Every time I touch this camera, it'd be a wrap. I could wash my hands 1,000 times. They still gonna put oil on there. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow some point in time. Lord's will. I love y'all. I'm about to go eat. I'm hungry. I'll see y'all later. Good night. Trying to see what's going on here. You didn't miss it. It's on YouTube. Y'all already know it's over here. As soon as I hang up. Good night, y'all. I'm about to go eat.